Yeah, hello everyone. In today's session, I'm going to explain you about the entire medical coding job specialties. Right? Medical coding is a one job role. In the job role, the medical coding again divided into some specialties like HCC coding, ED coding, ENM coding, surgery coding. Okay, I will explain you about the each and every specialty today. First, okay, the medical coding specialties, HCC coding. The HCC is nothing but hierarchical category condition category, HCC. The HCC is a risk adjustment coding, which is used to predict the future healthcare cost based on patient medical conditions used in Medicare Advantage. We know, right? The Medicare is a federal health insurance. In the Medicare Advantage, to estimate the future healthcare cost of the patient based on the majorly we use in the HCC department chronic conditions. We'll code for the chronic condition like COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, diabetes with CKD, those conditions. Okay, in the HCC coding, we majorly use only ICD codes as well as drugs data as well as ICD-10 CM. Likewise, in the HCC, we mostly use a lot of jobs in India for the HCC department. Then we have the second department called ED, emergency department. We know, right? In the ENM section, we have the separate section called ED. Emergency room services or emergency department is provided for the acute illness or injuries require immediate care. Whatever the services which requires immediate care, those services are considered as emergency department services or emergency care services. In this, based on severity, we are coding MDM. We will go. We know, right? MDM straightforward, low, moderate, high. Okay, 992822 ED services. ED department again divided into ED Profi, ED facility. ED Profi is nothing but ED professional. It is for the physician billing. We work in here in the ED Profi for the physician services. In the ED facility, we will work for the hospital facilities, hospital services. This is about the ED, emergency department, the second department. Then the third department is called as evaluation and management, ENM. Okay, what are the ENM? The coding for the physician patient interaction based on history, examination, and medical decision making. MDM and examination and history with time. These are the office visits or follow up visit. We know, right? ENM visit. All the ENM visits we are coding based on the MDM, medical decision making, like straightforward, high, based on patient. We have the three key elements for the MDM table to calculate the MDM. Those are called as COPA, complexity of the problems addressed at the encounter. Okay, it's also called complexity of the number and complexity of the problems. First, we will see number and complexity of the problems. Then followed by data to be reviewed, the past data and the previous data and the new unique test data to be reviewed. Okay, ordering new test, everything comes under data to be reviewed. Then risk management. Okay, how to cure these conditions. Okay, how the doctor will decide by using the bandages or minor surgeries without major surgeries, OTC, over the counter drugs, or the or called prescription of drugs. Any major surgeries with risk factors are considered as risk management. Based on these three key elements, the MDM will be depends on, that's the department is called as evaluation and management. The next one is called as radiology coding. Radiology department, there's a separate department called radiology. All the diagnostic imaging services like X-rays, MRI, CT scan, ultrasound. Likewise, all the services are present in this radiology coding. Then pathology and laboratory, all the laboratory test, diagnostics are performed on body fluids, any tests are comes under lab blood test, biopsies, all comes under pathology and laboratory department. We have the anesthesia coding also. There's a separate department for the anesthesia. We know, right? Anesthesia, which is given prior to the surgery, okay, to relax the muscle, to relieve the pain. That's all the anesthesia. It is a majorly time-based service. The anesthesiologist, how much time was spent with the patient, we have to watch for the time-based service is based on units and modifiers we need to append. Then surgery coding, the most demanding, okay, is called a surgery coding. The surgery coding, we know, right, in the CPD book, 10,000 to 60,000. Integumentary, musculoskeletal, or respiratory, cardiovascular, urinary is and GIS to 40,000, urinary 50,000, male and female reproductive, which includes the nervous system, endocrine 60,000. 10,000 to 60,000 series, that comes under surgery. There is a department called surgery department. In this surgery department, there will be separate specialties also. Okay, specialty. This CPC certification is valid for all these departments, Then after the surgery department, we have the inpatient coding. There is a need of certifications like CCS or CIC. CCS is a certification offered by AHIMA. It is a government agency in the American. CIC, Certified Inpatient Coder, is offered by AAPC. AAPC is a private institution which offers this certified inpatient coder, or certified coding specialist is offered by AHIMA. Inpatient coding, IPDRG, we call it as IPDRG, inpatient diagnosis related group. Inpatient diagnosis related group. In these, okay, we know, right, for the CPC exam, we mostly use three books itself: ICD, ICD-10 CPT, and HCPCS. But in the case of inpatient coding for the CCS exam or the inpatient coding, we majorly use the three books. So ICD-10 ICD-10 PCS is a most important book. PCS is not more procedural coding system. 7 digits codes are present in this procedural coding system. Then DRG, diagnosis related group, and the CPT book is also used in this inpatient coding for the CCS exam. Okay, then followed by we have the another department called home healthcare department. Home health coding is not but the physician is visiting the patient home. Okay, doctor is visiting the patient home. It comes under the department is called as home healthcare department. There's a separate certification for this. Certification is present for this coding, and the medical service of the patient is more majorly given for the elderly, disabled, and post-surgery patients that receives this home health coding. Okay, in this, remember this, the most demanding, okay, is the inpatient coding. IPDRG, if you are IPDRG coder, the the coding is difficulty, as well as you will get paid more. IPDRG is you will get paid more if you have 1 year, 2 years, or 5 years 5 years okay experience. You will get the 12 LPA, 13 LPA, 15 LPA, likewise inpatient coding. Then after that, surgery. In India, surgery is also most demanding coding. You will get paid more in the surgery department also, and also ENM, ED, then followed by radiology coding also. Home health coding is now booming in India itself. Home health coding, then followed by in the HCC, you will be having lot of opportunities as a HCC coder. Okay, I will suggest that, okay, if you get the job directly with the CPC certification, you got the job in ED, ENM, or surgery as a fresher, go directly join in that company. Okay, if you got the job in HCC, do the HCC job 1 year, 2 years. After this, take the cross training in the ED or ENM or surgery departments, and again jump into the companies for the departments. Okay, you will get the department more salary in the department itself in India. Okay, these are the most medical coding, all the department. I hope so I covered all the departments. If you know any other departments, comment below. Okay, I will explain you those department also. Thank you, everyone.